All of these are precautions to ensure that issues of spark leading to fire are what are identified and mitigated before it lead to fire. Then at home, we also need to know that the LPG gas have several components. For you to cook with a gas burner or stove, there is the element of a cylinder. The cylinder needs to work with a regulator. The regulator has a hose connected to it. Then the gas burner has knobs. So if someone forgets to turn off the knobs, you understand that, and there is leakage, the kitchen will be saturated. And once it is pressurized like that, and there is a source of heat by strike of the matches, there will be what? There will be an explosion. So these are the core areas from a little risk assessment we can talk about that we need to check. Ensure that your gas bottle is not leaking. To determine this, anytime you fill your gas in the gas station, the guys, they tell them to help you check. They use soapy water, pour on the valve. Once there are bubbles, it tells you that there's a leakage. It can be checked just by fixing or replacing the seal. And if the seal does not change it, no, you need to replace the valve. Two, if the regulator is also bad, when you turn off the knob of the regulator and gas is still passing, it shows the regulator is defective. So there is continuous flow of gas, which is not good.
How can you know that the gas is still passing?
It's still passing.
Yeah.
So when you turn off your regulator, it should lock. It should lock to talk. But if it is turning 360 degrees, it means the knob is bad. The regulator's knob is bad. It needs to be changed. You understand that? So that is another way to determine that. Three, check your hose. If there are cracks on the hose, because with usage, at least after a year or two, you should go and look at the hose to ensure that there are no cracks on it. Three, you now look at your burner. If the knobs are also defective, it means the passage of gas is not controlled. And when you come into that kind of environment, your kitchen, where you've locked your door overnight, or you went out in the morning, you came back in the evening, you observe that the gas is smelling. You understand that? The first thing to do is not to strike your match. It's to open up the doors, the windows, increase ventilation so that the place will be safe for you to start your cooking. Again, we need to make the point that it is also best practice to keep your gas bottles outside your kitchen. Yes, some persons have told us that the gas could be stolen and all of that. It is better to be alive to replace the gas bottle.